A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today Rafael Cortez, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Now at the plate, Royce Faust. He was hitless in the shutout last night. High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number one, no score. Now batting, Jared Werner, eighth batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and two away. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Into the box now, Royce Faust. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. Stepping in, Martin Carew. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Martin Carew.
High air out towards shallow right. Werner has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jared Werner.
Number 3, Jared Werner.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more. Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
3-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Number 10.
Now at the plate, Vinny Espinoza. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. So stepping in, Jared Werner. He singled his last time up.
Werner.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Oh, beautiful dive. The throw. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready once again, Jared Werner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. Missed with a slider. So far this season, Werner brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at bats, folks.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
On to first to complete the double play. Stepping in, Martin Carew. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Martin Carew.
And he goes the other way, but he got a... Sprinting after it. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Carew takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Altoona Curve took the lead in the
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball.
Batting fourth, right fielder.
And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games. To second for 1, on to first as they get the double play. Coming to the plate now, Justin Dabrowski.
The center fielder.
The 1-2.
Dabrowski.
Heading out towards shallow right. Werner is going to get there, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jared Werner.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. So digging in now, Jared Werner, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Batista giving chase, just foul. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send and a close play, but it all worked out.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Luke will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2. In now, Jared Werner to outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to third. Played on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now to the plate, Justin Dabrowski. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. goes. And it's gone.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
The batter, catcher, Bobby McGuire.
Popped him up. Werner moving in. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Altoona Curve took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Pedro Cora earned his 5th win of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the Show Nation. The game's future starts. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Heading out towards shallow right. Werner is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. So striding in, Jared Werner, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here it comes. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Luke ranging into the outfield. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding in, Jared Werner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. First delivery to him on the way. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Digging in, Henry Zavala. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, with a 3-2 count and only 1 out, he knew that he was probably going to see a pitch in the zone, but he could not have hoped for a better pitch to drive. All aboard the RBI train.
Ready for another chance? Jared Werner. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a base hit on the line.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
One there.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first two of this three-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Altoona took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Alfonso Alvarado takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Agustin De Jesus will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7. Grounded down the third baseline. Got him. We've played an inning, still nothing. And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next.
Left fielder.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Werner is there. 1 down. Two on here with 1 man out. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Doherty over at second. Villalobos is over at first with 1 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Werner is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Standing in, Jared Werner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, that blast serves notice that this kid is as good as the hype suggests. He has the tools and the desire to be a good one in the show. Can't wait to see how his career unfolds.
Into the box, Robbie McGreal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Werner ranging back. Gone!
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jared Werner, and they're runners at the corners now. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit hard back up the middle, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit, also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Curve lead it 2-1. Stepping into the box, Jack Ramirez. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? That continues.
Hammered the other way to Warner, going back on it, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning.
Wow, he really hit that ball well.
Leading off the inning, Jared Warner, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The next 0-2 misses for ball 1. Liner toward right center, and there's a base hit. So there you go, the possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Henry Zavala, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base, and now with 1 out. After that run.
And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw is not in time as it was up the ladder a bit, and that'll move a man into scoring position now with 1 away. And the 2-1 hit to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Stepping into the box, Royce Faust, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He got him, and the tying run is left stranded at third. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 8 full. The Squirrels lead it 3-2.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Richmond Flying Squirrels rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Andrew Suarez earns the win, his 2nd. DeAndre Lucero records the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. Portland find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Howard Levine, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jared Werner, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Sea Dogs lead it 2-1. Settling in now, Frank Gonzalez. He reached on a single in his first try. Matson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit in the air down the right field line. Werner is after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jared Werner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Lynn moving to his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 3 innings complete, and the Sea Dogs lead this one 3-2. Striding in once again, Frank Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And he's in safely at third, as a run will score on the play as well. So coming to the plate, Jared Werner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And it's now 7-4.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So striding forward now, Billy Matson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Werner sprinting after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Jared Werner will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. From the stretch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. In to score is the runner from first. Now a 9-4 ball game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Into the box now, Henry Zavala. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. The 0-1 on its way. back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. The throw to first. Just late. He's safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
The left fielder, number 10.
Digging in and looking for more, Quentin Noble. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We're through 6 full. Altoona's out in front, 9-4. Now at the plate, Enrique Ilez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Enrique Ilez.
Heading out towards shallow right. Werner coasts under it. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jared Werner. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. He's running. Strike taken. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. The 1-1 home. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Lynn comes up with it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9th inning coming up. The Curve lead it 9-6. Ready now, Rafael Rodriguez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Travis on second. Farrell at first. 1 gone. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Werner. 2 gone.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Altoona Curve used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Howard Levine earns the win, his 2nd. Willie Andino allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Damian Magnifico earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
No errors. 11, 7 men on base. For the Sea Dogs, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6.
A fast developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.
Portland attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Striding into the box, Marco Hernandez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Werner has a read on it, and that retires the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Coming to the plate now, Jared Werner, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic.
Standing in, Frank Gonzalez. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Heading out towards shallow right. Werner giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now this is the way you want to start off a series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with
Now in the box, Jared Werner. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Werner.
Hit out towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball.
Ready for another shot now, Sam Travis. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 0-1 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Werner is in pursuit, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. At the plate, Jared Werner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
This one's down to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Seventh inning coming up, and the Sea Dogs lead this one 5-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Frank Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Werner. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Digging in once again, Billy Matson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Werner makes the play, one away. Digging in now, Frank Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. Heading out. Werner will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Justin Haley, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Here comes the first pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Royce Faust.
13, Royce.
Now he'll step off, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Werner on at first, nobody out. He'll try it again from first. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in, Quentin Noble.
The left fielder, number 10, Quentin Noble.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
First base,
At the plate, Vinny Espinoza, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. The 1-1. Grounded to third. Gonzalez scoops it up on to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Portland Sea Dogs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Rich Libby earns the win, his 2nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Ten hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Curve, 1 run on 6 hits.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Altoona Curve.
At the plate, Zue Lin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Shortstop, Zue Lin.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Werner has a beat on it, 1 down.
And no runner, eat it, eat it.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
You want to talk about a team's worst nightmare. That's what this lineup possesses. They lead the league in on-base percentage. I don't care if it's hits, walks, hit by pitch, does not matter. They are finding ways to create traffic on the base pass almost.
Stepping up to the plate, Jared Werner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come into this one fresh off a victory last time out that ended a 6-game losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Farrell back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional.
Coming to the plate now, Jared Werner, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
And he lays off for ball one. Mitre at second. Dries is over at first with one away. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him as they take the lead 4-1.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Stepping up now, Daniel Almanza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready on 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. He scores as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way.
Digging in, Jared Werner, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Benitez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No runs on 1 base hit, 1 error in the inning, and a man left on. Now batting, Zue Lin. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this lead off.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew.
Jared Werner will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run. A big blow early on. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch popped him up. Travis is under it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Altoona's out in front, 5-4. Leading off the inning, Jeff Farrell, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple.
I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation, leading off the inning and representing the tying run, but he was thinking 3 bags all the way. Now all they need is some good situational hitting.
Into the box now, Jared Werner. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Jared Werner.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch popped up. Travis has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game. It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next. Striding forward now is the DH, Marco Hernandez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Werner is there, 2 down. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Coming to the plate now, Jared Werner, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and that slider's almost in the dirt. So guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jared Werner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Werner.
From the stretch, a late swing at a slider for a strike. One and one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Curve lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Jared Werner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Werner.
He's set. Here it comes. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. Dries aboard here at first with nobody out. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but no, not in time, as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Now at the plate, Henry Zavala. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Henry Zavala.
The 1-2. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Farrell is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Now at the plate, Quentin Noble earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Noble.
Run it
Hit
out,
hard
run it
on
out,
the
run it
ground to
out.
second. Scooped up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. We're through 6 full. Altoona's out in front, 2-0. So stepping in, Jared Werner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Nothing across here this half of the inning.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home.
Great job today.